Hey fellas, Rusty coming at you. We're going to take a peek at another Twosun knife today. And today's knife is brought to us by Tang Li, and it is a WONG design. You can't go wrong with WONG. How'd that go for a commercial? And it is a WONG design. You can't go wrong with WONG. Okay, this all jokes aside, TS472 and 14C28N. It is has a titanium liners, or frame if you will, and orange D10 scales. You can see how they're milled out there. So in theory, this is definitely a liner lock, but it's pretty interesting how they have that. Look at that. The liner comes out, and this is still your frame. Looks to be like a free spinning pivot. I don't know if it's got a D shape in it or not, but a crazy blade. Let me take a peek. Not quite. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'm not on a square surface here. Okay, definitely it is a straight back. So it just runs straight across here. It's almost a trailing point. I do have one of his knives. I'd like to, I don't know if it's his or somebody else's, but I'm going to bring you guys an Easter egg later on. So huge belly. I think this is probably runs into a skinning type knife, like a skinner. So excellent ergos. As I said, with WONG, it's the right thickness. It's a chunk. He's done the latest and greatest where they move this pocket clip down, try to lower it and get it into under the balls, if you will, of your palm. Titanium backspacer with a lanyard tie on, and as usual, nice action. So we drop it, you can see how free falling it is, and it drops. Let's take a peek at the blade finish, because we're going to come back to that a little bit later. But it's sort of a bead blast / stone wash, and as usual, these things are just killer sharp. Okay, what are you going to bring out for us today, Rusty? Well, I'm going to bring out a few knives. One is an iconic rat. And I'm bringing out the rat just because it's comparable in size. So you get an idea of how this handle is going to be. I think we got a 3.6 inch blade and a 4-inch handle. So that'll give you kind of look at how this compares. Another thing that's comparable here is the thumb stud. For me, the action, boom. And here, boom. Okay, so we got nice lock up on these. Take a peek at the blade stock. Now this is going to be Oz 8. One of my coworkers is messing with me. You want on film, buddy? Come on! And blade grinds. There's your lock up there. Okay, and it's a world full of distractions. Thanks for putting up with me. We'll take a peek here. I didn't even take a look to see. Doesn't look milled out inside there. Okay, so I don't know if they're doing any lightning. We are going to take a look at two more knives. Both of these are going to be Easter eggs. One of them is a case saddle horn. Yeah, probably turned off half of you that are watching, but we'll just wait. There we go. That's why I got this out here. Check it out there. That's why I think this blade is such a good skinner, is that's pretty much the example of a spade blade. If you can take a peek at that. And this is pretty impressive blade on this knife. That's going to be attractive to a lot of people. And in case any of you are curious about traditional knives, this is the other blade choice you get with this. So we'll set that aside. I see my camera delaying. It does that anytime my phone's getting hot. It's like 98 degrees here and windy. But I wanted to show you one more knife, and that's this one. This is a Twosun TS472, and I bring it out because of the blade finish. And I remember thinking how cool this blade finish was when I first got this knife. And this was back like a 2019, 2020 release. Look at all the titanium here. This is, I would say the Twosun fans are some of the ones who are the most hardcore when it comes to anodizing. And this is an anodizing dream. And they were even doing front flippers, I won't say before anybody else was, but in mainstream, you know, so Vivi wasn't doing them, Kubi wasn't doing them, CJRB, they weren't doing any front flippers. So that's our Easter egg. Looks like somehow I cut myself, didn't even know it. So one last one, we will finger flick, huh? How great is that? So we'll set that aside. The video's about this knife. We'll close out, turn off the camera, and thanks for joining me. Bye now.